If you can see and hear me clearly, just send something in the chat box. Send something in the chat box. And by the way, if you're wondering what it is I'm doing, I'm checking my phone to be able to see. Oh, wonderful. I still have to sign in. Just a moment. Just a moment. So, can you hear me loud and clear? Can you hear me? Okay, I should be coming towards it. So, I welcome you as you are joining. This is a test, and if you have many glitches, please don't be annoyed. It's a test. It's the feedback of this test that we'll use to improve subsequent streams, so that way we'll be able to serve you in ways that you enjoy the classes, you learn, and everyone benefits. Just a moment, let me be in the chat box now. I want to be in the chat box. Okay, so as you're coming in, let's do a little exercise. Let's do a little exercise so I know people are still online and with me. Hello. Okay, let me be in the chat. Hello. How are you? Drop your. Okay, I hope you are not freezing. Oh, wonderful. I think I can see something. Let me see if I can. Can you pin a comment here? It's a test, so don't be annoyed. Go to channel, pin message. Yes. Drop your favorite emoji. So as you join in, let's drop our favorite emoji as we join in. So today, oh wonderful. I believe this will work. So today, even though it's a test, let's do something beautiful. Today, I'll be walking you through ONSHAPE and how to basically create some things with ONSHAPE. So this is my ONSHAPE. First, you need a laptop to access ONSHAPE. If you access it on your mobile phone, even if it's a big phone, it will tell you it doesn't support this thing. By now, you must have created an account, which is this. Now we want to sign in. Let me use sword. Oh no. So now I'm going to sign in. And it's loading. One thing I see about this streaming, this particular one, the platform we're using now is it needs a lot of data for us to work with it. Unlike the Google Meet, where you can easily just connect with 100 MB and you're still fine. But we'll find a way to work around it. The system is kind of lagging. Okay. Sort. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, now, once it brings this, I'm using my email and everything is there. It's signed in. Now, how many of you have previous experience designing something? Maybe it's SolidWorks, maybe it's Inventor, maybe it's something else. If you have an experience designing something, kindly drop experience in the chat box. If you have an experience designing something, kindly drop experience in the chat box. Okay? I'm putting my mouse in somewhere you can see it. Okay. Wonderful. So if you have experience designing something, kindly drop experience in the chat box. The stream is lagging. Yes, I can feel it's lagging too. The network that we are used to, it's not working. The network has a downtime. Well, let me see if I can switch networks. Now, this is better. It's a test, so is it my side or no? Or is this lag? Yes, it's lagging. The network I'm using currently is lagging, but it's fine. It's a test stream. We are seeing what will work and what doesn't work. Okay, let's see. What if I switch off my video? Will it still continue to lag? So I'll be switching off my video for a while. I hope you won't freak out. So now my video is switched off. Is it still lagging? Now that my video is off, is it still lagging? Can you hear my voice without breaking, without it breaking? I think it's a little bit clear. Yes, sir. Okay, so let's just use it. If it is, now for me to open them. If it is a bit clearer without the video, let's continue without it. So once you come to ONSHAPE.com and you sign in, of course you see your profile this way. If you come here, you see your name as you registered with. You can come here where you see a head, a thinking head with 2 gears. That is the learning center. So if you go to the learning center this way, click. It will show you some tutorials that you can quickly connect to. It will show you some tutorials you can quickly connect to and be done. And you learn how to do it. How many of you, by show of hands, have checked the tutorial section? How many have explored ONSHAPE? How many of you have explored ONSHAPE? Maybe you've checked out the learning center. Maybe you've checked out other things. Let me know by let me know in the comments. So my network is a bit slow, but it's fine. The faster network that I use is not available right now. The Wi-Fi is not available now. So sorry about that. But let's get by with this. So the learning center is loading up. It is what it is. Okay. While the learning center is going on, let's get to create a document. How do you create a document? How do you create a drawing? How do you create a design? First, it is important we know that even though we design 3D stuffs, it all starts with a sketch. So this is something you have to keep in mind. Even though we design 3D stuffs, it all starts with a sketch. So what's the difference between the two? Let me on my camera and show you the difference now. So if you look at this phone now, this is a 3D object because it has length, yes sir, breadth and height. Length, breadth and height. That's what makes it 3-dimensional. If you look at a drawing of the phone on a sheet, that's a 2-dimensional drawing. All these drawings 2-dimensional because they have just length and breadth. If by now you understand what 2D and 3D means, can you drop a yes? If you understand the 2D versus 3D, drop yes. Okay, is it still working? Are we still online? Okay, it's still working. I think it's a bit clearer. Are people still here? Okay, so we'll go on. Now, even though we design 3D stuffs, it all starts with a 2D sketch. So 3D stuff, think of any object around you, a laptop, a phone stand, laptop stand, and even to sophisticated equipment like a TV, a phone, a machine, a concrete slab and co. They are 3D stuffs. They are 3-dimensional stuffs because they have length, breadth, and height. Okay. They have length, breadth, and height. But even though we design 3D stuffs, it all starts with a sketch. So, what is a sketch, you may ask? A sketch is basically the thing you draw on a sheet of paper. For example, in our primary schools and in our secondary schools, you may say Let's sketch a square and you draw square flat on the surface. That's a sketch. Same thing with designing with ONSHAPE. Even though we want to design 3D stuff, it all starts with a sketch. Having this fundamental in mind, let's go ahead and create something. What shall we create today? Give me an opinion. What do you want us to create first? A simple object we can create first. What should we create first? What simple, let me put it on the big screen. What simple object should I create first? So what simple object should we create first? Drop your comments. I want to see. I think it's better now. Yes, it's better now. Yes, you can hear your voice. Okay. So what 3D object should we create first? And I'm thinking, let's look for a simple thing. Okay, I need 2 comments. What 3D object should we create first? I hope it will be recorded and posted. Well, it's a test. Let's see how it goes. We'll see if we can access that with it. I can't hear you. Please, I can't hear you. Can you hear me now? Welcome, sir. So what 3D object can we create first? Let's start with a cube. Let's start with a cube. A cube. So a cube, you see it in everyday life. A cube of sugar. Cube of sugar. A cube of Maggi. And many things. They are cubes. Cube of sugar, cube of Maggi. So how do we get that started? First, you want to come here to create and click on create. Create a document. And let's title it practice 1. You can as well choose something else to title it as. I'm choosing to title it as practice 1. And immediately it's loading. It's loading your workspace. So if you are just joining us, we are having a small tutorial on ONSHAPE, and also we are testing out what if we use YouTube for our class. Will it have better interaction with the students? Will you get it more than using the current platform we currently do? And now we are starting with creating a cube. Creating a cube. Creating a cube. A cube is something you see in everyday life. You see it, cube of sugar, cube of Maggi, and something with cube that you know, the dimension, all sides are equal. I already clicked on create, and from create, document. So let me write the steps. Steps 1, click create.